Huh. Oh, I was about to say, do I not get the others that are doing the hard ones? No, it's further down. Wandering swordsman. Bunch of drunk foreigners are swinging swords around, scaring everyone. We could really use a hand here. Chop off. There you go. Oh, my knee so desperately needs to crack. Oh, you piece of cunt. What the fuck? Ah! Do it! You coward! Oh, fuck it. Mission start! I feel like Kiwami, I mean all the Yakuza games really, but I feel like this game especially has very much had the thing of just my RPG problems of just how much of me getting through fights is me getting better at the game, and how much of it is my number is bigger now, so therefore I can win better. It's part of the reason why I like character action so much is because when you beat a fight in character action, you know it's because you did well enough to beat it, because there isn't really that many instances of the number go up, so therefore you can win. Like, it's a bigger reason why in general, I'm not a massive fan of RPGs, because I don't like the feeling of winning a fight because my number was big enough that my level of skill could get by. Whereas it's like, but like, should I have been able to beat it with a like, should I have needed a higher level of skill to beat that? But because my number was big enough, my insufficient level of skill was enough to beat it? Is that the reason that I succeeded? I don't like that feeling. Like, it's a big part of the reason why it's hard for me to revisit Bloodborne, and I'm not even joking. Like, I love Bloodborne to the point where when I first played it, it was my third favorite game. Yeah, when I first, I don't think at the time that I played it. At the time that I played it, no, it was probably third favorite, yeah. But, like, my opinions have soured so much on Bloodborne since, and so much of it is just because it is hard for me to go back to Bloodborne because of its leveling system. I, like, not even joking, if there's a patch that exists for Bloodborne that removes levels from the game and just, like, balances everything around just like what it should be, and like you can go a step further if you want and just add like the Kingdom Hearts 2 system of when you beat certain bosses and stuff like that, you get like beating this boss, like every boss you beat you get more health so you can just survive more hits later on and stuff like that, or just like go the I never finished it, or I barely even played it. I'm wanting to do an LP of it later on, but just I got barely through it on PS4 and it was unplayable on PS4, so I was like, I'm gonna wait until I can play it on PC because it seems like it's unplayable on PS4. But like, from what I could tell for Sekiro is you couldn't grind levels in that game. You could get experience and that would do like new techniques and stuff like that, but none of those techniques were inherently you get more powerful. And like if you have the technique, you still gotta be good at using the technique. And it was like if you wanted to get more powerful, there are certain, like every time you beat a boss, you can get items. You get enough of those items that you can transfer it to a health or attack power upgrade. So your progress in terms of getting more powerful is based on your progress in the game, and not just if you did enough grinding, the number go up. So therefore, you're good. If there could be a mod for Bloodborne that would turn the entire game into that, so levels didn't exist, I would probably go back and play Bloodborne. But without that, I don't really have much desire to go back and play Bloodborne. Yeah, the combat is fucking great. Okay, well, okay. I won't say the combat's great. The bosses are great in Bloodborne, and some of the weapons are fun. Blades of Mercy is one of my favorite weapons in all video games. But like, with just the leveling system, that sense of satisfaction that I'd get from beating something, or that sense of determination of if I get better at the game, I can beat this by being beaten, is just gone for me. It's just, it doesn't exist in it doesn't exist in Bloodborne for me anymore. Because the levels just ruin it. Because I'm just like, I can never be certain that it's just like, I beat this because I was a high enough level, or I didn't beat this because I was under leveled. I'll never know whether it was my skill or not that let me win or lose. I will never know. So it's hard for me to go back to play Bloodborne because of that. I know it's incredibly petty and so many people would very vehemently disagree with me in terms of like leveling up systems in video games, but it's just, I'm overall not a fan of it because it just ruins like the sense of satisfaction for me in so many fucking games. And I'll admit this game kind of has that. This game gotta have a recommended level sign. It's still not enough. It's still not enough. Like, even with that, it's just like, It's kind of still not enough. I don't want the levels to exist at all. Like, I'm fine if you get items and you use those items as like a permanent buff to one of them. It's when your level is determined by just, did you kill enough or did you not kill enough? Whereas it's like the sense of satisfaction of killing something's just gone. Because it's just, I'm never gonna know. I'm never gonna know whether it was because of my skill or not. Even a recommended level's not enough, because what if the recommended level is designed to make it balls crushingly hard? What if the recommended level's designed to make it so you'll breeze through it? Or it will just like barely be a challenge? What if the recommended level's based on like a type of challenge? Like, this is the stuff I think about for video games. Like, I know so many people who are just like, I like games of levels because the number go up and it big and it good. And I'm just like, God, I don't like it at all. I think it's why I like one of the many reasons I love Monster Hunter so much. Sure, you can grind out for better gear and stuff like in Monster Hunter, but like, you can't get the better gear until you kill the next thing. And if you killed the next thing, like, killing the next thing is built with the idea that you can have as much powerful gear up until the point where you kill that thing as you can, and that'll give you, like, the challenge that you need. So if you beat it, it's because of your skill. Like, Monster Hunter very much feels like that, where it's just like, well, I can't be overpowered, because I literally need to kill the next thing to get more powerful stuff. Some people just get a visceral primal joy out of watching number get bigger. And it's just, it's amazing how dead opposite to that I am. I am so fucking far from the, like, there are certain games, I'll admit, where the number go up thing is fine, but when it comes to games with good combat that I want to challenge from, it's not those. It's not those. Like, in a game with good combat that I want to be good at, number go up ruin the experience. Thugs are by the riverside beating homeless people. Oh. A bunch of guys got tossed in the river and almost died. Ain't somebody gonna help us? Oh. I'm hearing people getting thrown in the river. Sounds like a job for Kiryu to throw these assholes into the river. It's one of my favorite heroes in this game. Just like, there's a river. You're in it now. Yoink! I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so good. So, yeah, but like, number go up. Thing is, in Dark Souls, I can kind of get it. Because number go up in Dark Souls can mean different builds. Like, number go up can mean I am now focusing on a faith build. Or like a spell build. Or a tank build and stuff like that. I'm still not a massive fan of it, but I get that number go up in that game means you're dedicating onto a specific build. The thing is, I don't think there's enough difference in builds in Bloodborne for it to be fun, nor do I find any of the specific builds fun. I find the weapons fun. Because builds in, like, the thing is, the only builds in Bloodborne that really exist are either I'm focusing on this type of weapon, I'm focusing on this other type of weapon, or I'm breaking the game because of this build. Like, if you want to build for Blood Dinge, you do that because you're breaking the game with Blood Dinge, not because you want a fair challenge from Blood Dinge. 999 damage makes me go, oh, then fucking hit a really good hit with a true charge bracelet. Everyone at home playing Virgin to stream drinking game, take a drink because I'm about to talk about FF14. Would you like to talk about FF14? Would you like to talk about FF14? And how it is the perfect video game and the thing that I would absolutely love and I should play it because it's free up to level 60, including the first expansion, Heavensward. Would you like to talk about FF14? I love how much of a meme that's become. I love how much of a meme that's become. See, the thing is, if people at home were playing the drinking, version 2 stream, drinking game, then the drinking would be, have a drink when I say an opinion that's batshit insane and no one else agrees with. Which people would have just been hung over already from what I just said. From all of the shit about, I disagree with the concept of leveling in video games. Like, if there had to be a single mechanic in video games as a whole, whereas it, like if there was a Twitter thing that was like specifically farming engagement points by just like getting people to respond to it with particular things, if one of those existed on Twitter, and it was like, post your opinion on video games that only you have and you think everyone else disagrees with, or anything like that, or I'll post your unpopular video game mechanic opinion on what you don't like that everyone else seemingly does. Mine would be leveling up in video games. Like, that is, I'm not even joking. The reason I got excited about Sekiro when it was first announced was because they said it wouldn't have levels. Like, I'm not even joking. That was the first thing I heard about Sekiro that made me hyped for the game was there are no levels in this game. And I got genuinely hyped at that response. And then I tried playing it on PS5 and, on PS4, and it was unplayable. So, you know, I haven't even played it. And also from the very short amount that I played of it, it seemed like it could not understand the concept of how to make a boss fight good, because the only things that I could get to, which weren't even boss fights, but like mini bosses, every single one of them was one big strong dude surrounded by ads in a game where like it's meant to be one-on-one locked-on combat, and like I got to two things that I couldn't fight because it was just them surrounded. It was just boss surrounded by ads, and I'm just like, between how poorly this performs on PS4 that I can't even like ensure that things are gonna react the same. Because not just the frame rate's terrible, the frame pacing is highly inconsistent, so I can never even guarantee that me wanting to parry something is the same timing as other times. So fuck this. Also, the two bosses that I'm fighting right now are just the antithesis of fun, because it's just go around for 10 minutes, kill all of the ads in stealth, and then go fight the big boss, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck this game. I will play Sekiro one day, just I have no idea when. Something FF14 does to combat this, dungeons and bosses all have level sync, where you and your party all have levels set to certain per instance. Like when running a level 34 dungeon, no matter how high your level is, your party gets synced to level 34 in stats and skills, because that's what the dungeons balance around. Hey, Densha, you know how many years you've been telling me about FF14 and how I should play FF14? You know how you've been telling me this for years? There is nothing that you've said that has sold me as hard on the idea of wanting to play this game as what you just said. I'm not even joking. What you just said has been the thing that makes me want to play that game more than anything else I've ever heard. That is one of the most exciting things that you could have possibly told me about FF14. That is the single most exciting piece of information you could have given me. And I'm very, very glad that I now know this. You have gone from, I'll probably play it one day because I know a lot of people really like it and fuck it, it'd be a good thing to do on camera, to stream, to I'm absolutely going to play this game one day, 100% whenever I have the time and ability to. You've guaranteed that I'm going to play this game. That is so exciting. I love everything about what you've just told me. This set makes it sound like it is the single best MMO that has ever existed. For that one reason alone. No MMO has ever been as good as what FF14 is because of this one detail. This one weird trick that makes your game actually enjoyable to play. 99% of MMO developers hate this. Ow! Dude hurt hard. Oh, dude got piped. No wonder dude hurt hard. Stop it! Stop it! Stop! No! No! You're being a butthole! I demand to no longer see your butthole, Nakijima. Oh, that dude dead. Oh, he dead! Fuck you, Otsubo. Fuck you, Ono. I said fuck you, Ono! Alright, now you little piece of toad vagina, get over here. Get over here. Get over here, motherfucker. I want to throw him in the river. You can obviously disable level sync if you want to grab a particular boss and unfollow and just breeze through it. But by default, level sync is on for instance and special overworld encounters. Oh my god, you just made it even better. You can turn it off for grinding purposes. I think I don't want to do. But you can turn it off for grinding purposes. You somehow made this perfect system even better. Oh my god. Oh my god. Becky, look at her very well designed video game. Fluted Paul. I don't want you doing anything in my Paul. Calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy. I barely know you. I only take jobs off you and not those types of jobs. FF14, best MMO. I am now standing FF14, despite having never personally played it. I am now standing FF14. I will now tell everyone to go play Final Fantasy 14, the game where you can play up to level 60 for free, including the first expansion, Heavensward. I'm now gonna tell people that myself. My dojo's been raided by Tom-for-nabbing hooligans who are now using the beat civilians near the construction site. I feel that's your fault for having tonfas. I know you're a Yakuza, but still, come on. Decker, you're making me uncomfy. What, like... What is... Do you really want that to... Is that really... Would that be a pleasurable experience? I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be. I don't even think that would feel good. Oh my god, everyone here has tonfas. Everyone here actually has tonfas. Every single one of them has tonfas. Oh my god. Play it like an ocarina. I don't even know how that would be that different, but play it like an ocarina. Blame bartender, not me. I don't blame you very much. Blaming you entirely. Take responsibility for other people's actions. It's the Yakuza way. You're getting punched. I was really hoping I'd kill you. Fine, I just have to punch you all these other ways. How is this the tonfa level for tonfas and none of those people who I just beat up who were holding tonfas gave me any tonfas? That's ton fucking bullshit. Oh, I will take the cinder block though. I will take the cinder block though. Now you'll take it in your face! That is one of the most brutal ones there when you think about what it is. You can do that with a cane, sorry, not a cane, a can. You can do it with a can, or you can do it with a cinder block. Better motherfucker with an old motherfucker. It is impressive how often Yakuza lets you beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. It is one of those single greatest satisfying techniques in video games, but it just goes so well, and it's, oh my god, perfect. Oh my god, that's like an entire I'm just now remembering, that's an entire fucking mechanic in Rise. Oh my god, excited for Rise. Don't even know where I'm gonna fit it in the LP schedule at all, but oh my god, so everywhere. You play with the sack to play with the ocarina? You know what? I regret saying anything. I regret saying anything. Hey, should I go TMI for a second and say that I do not fucking understand the concept of ball play? I don't get it. I don't get it. You see it in porn, you see people talk about it, and you read it in Cosmo, just like, you know, while you're doing stuff to them, just tickle the balls a little bit or anything like that. And I'm just like, I don't get how anyone has enough. I don't know. This might just be me and my extremely insensitive ballsack. By the way, apologies to everyone who doesn't want to listen to talk to me about my extremely insensitive ballsack, but I'm going to talk about my extremely insensitive ballsack for a second on stream. I feel like I don't have enough sensation for, like, if someone was to do that while doing the sex fuck things at me, that I would notice it or feel it. Or, like, get any sort of pleasure out of it. I don't understand. I don't think I'd feel it. I don't think it would add anything. In fact, it hasn't. Like, people generally don't do it because I say it's like, it's pointless for me, but like, I don't get it. I mean, like, I am the type of person who can take a kick in the balls and completely shrug it off because it actually doesn't really hurt that much, and y'all are just fucking cowards. But I mean, like, I don't know, maybe mine is just not that sensitive. And it's not a HRT thing, because it's been like this since before I was on HRT. Like, it's not that. It's not that. I know it's not that. I don't know. And you just think back to The Simpsons and man getting hit by football, and I'm just like, is that actually your reaction to it, or are you just a little bitch? Because I feel like the answer is you're just a little bitch. You're just a bitch. I feel like that's it. Get punched in the face, Hamada. There we go. Horror Warriors is ending, so I just put Rise there. Fuck this guy. Oh wow, they're gonna actually stay in place. I want to actually use it. But then I realized I had to smash the wall. So the thing is, Horror Warriors is ending soon. It's like another month till Rise comes out. Ideally, what I would want to do is to, like, start, what's it called? like, not start. Go back to, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, and then finish Corruption before Rise comes out, but I have no idea. I don't know how long I've got left in Corruption to actually be able to judge whether that's going to be feasible or not. So I'm not sure. What about Kiwami 2? I feel like Kiwami 2 might... I feel like Kiwami 2 is like kind of approaching the end, but also kind of not. I mean, like, obviously I've got the end of all this big stuff here, but like, we're getting close-ish to the end of Majima Construction, and we're getting close-ish to the end of the Cabaret Club stuff. I mean, I don't think this is going to be done in a month, but still. I mean, a month away is like 7 more streams for this. So probably not. Speaking of Horror Wars, I finished doing the adventure maps. Only if I do only girls play, and then at the same time kind of bouncing back and forth. So I made no progress in the others, but still. Honestly, the fact that you finished any is better than I've ever done. Again, maybe I've beaten the first map on Legends, but I don't think I have. I think I've certainly made partial progress into maps on Legends. I still don't think I ever beat the first map on Legends. I'd have to load up the game to know, but I don't think I did. You might do it if you focus and grind enough on the Cabaret. It's also how many sessions it's going to take, because, like, I rarely spend a full session of doing this side shit, of, like, doing Majima Construction or Cabaret, doing just like that. So it's like I'm only getting one piece done per thing for it, because I'm off doing other stuff in the middle of it. So there is that. So it's just like today was a Majima Construction stream to start with, and half of it was that, and there's still 7 things left. I could have done more of that, but I wanted to go do something else instead. So it is also just like I'm spending so much time not doing that stuff in the streams where I'm meant to be doing that stuff. That being said, it would be like, what? I could do bare minimum, like, oh, bare maximum, I would say. 2 more for Majima Construction, and then probably 2 more to do the actual Cabaret part of the Cabaret Club, and then like another 2 after that to do the dates and the sub-stories. That's still a lot. That's still a lot, actually. That's still a lot. Plus the actual beating of the story, which I have no idea how far I'm into. But I'm at chapter 13, and I think the previous games were 15 and 17 chapters, so, you know, there's still a bit there. And there's also some sub-stories still that we've got to beat, but, you know, they haven't appeared yet, so we just want to get some. Switch Ball actually makes A-ranks much easier, since the damage requirements aren't X hearts, but exponentially your total hearts, which is a huge difference. Also, you can take damage and still get an A rank. Oh, maybe that is why I put more time into that game. Maybe that is why I put more time into Legends than the Wii U version. Or maybe it was because Linkle was there. It might have been because Linkle was there. I do distinctly remember Linkle being the very first character I got to maximum level in Legends, and getting her to maximum level by like a long margin before any other characters did. Some suspicious wooden graves have popped up in Champion District, and they're scaring everyone away. Oh no, the giant monoliths have officially appeared. Oh fuck. I was thinking 2 for Construction, 2 or 3 for Cabaret, basically just story. That's what I'm, yeah, 2 for Construction at max. Oh, fuck. It's actually destroyed the crates. Shit. It is actually destroyed the crates. Okay. Where are the crates? You mean these crates? Oh, do I have to? Oh, I have to actually fight the dudes. Okay. I think I have to actually fight the dudes before I get to the crates. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, the Cabaret one is... Well, actually, Cabaret might not take that long. Actually, the Cabaret thing is weird. The Cabaret thing is weird. I'm actually wondering how Cabaret is going to work. Because I'm now thinking about it. Cabaret has 1 league left. But there's clearly still 2 major hostesses to take on. Like, when you go to the options and just see, like, what leagues there are and how many fans there are, there's only 4 of them. There's only 4 leagues. But there's clearly 2 more major hostess girls to take on. So I'm wondering if the final one's just going to be the same league again, or they're going to add a new one afterwards, or whether it's just going to be like a final battle after you do the last league to go on to that. Like, it might just be you do the final league, fight the main, like, fight the final girl who isn't Carrara, and then go do the big, and then go actually fight Carrara afterwards. It might just be that. Because I'm pretty sure because it was like, it was the 5 like Cabaret Club things in the first game, like in 0, and there was 5 different leagues to actually like progress and take them over. But there is only 4 in this one, so it might just be a final match for the last one after you do them all. Maybe. Because if that's the case, it would be like 1 to do that, and then 1 to do the dates with the final 3 girls, depending on how long the dates take. Maybe the sub-stories for each of them at the end of that. So it might be 2 more for Cabaret. It might be 2 more for Cabaret and 2 more for Lifetime. Maybe this will be possible. Maybe it will be possible that this will only take like 3 more weeks. Well, next week is 1 of Yakuza, and then next 2 weeks about 2 of that. So there's 5 streams in the next 3 weeks of Yakuza. So final area. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I'm punching boxes. Get out of my way. I'm just marching through punching cones. Do people in other countries call them cones? Dudes kicked me through it and it worked. Lol, let's go. Do people in other countries also call it cones, or is that just an Australian thing? I have no idea. Traffic cones? No, not what I meant. Not at all what I meant. Not at all what I'm referring to. I can't tell if you know what I'm referring to and you're making a bit because I'm playing Yakuza where you punch people with traffic cones, or whether it's not actually a thing. You know what I should probably do? I should probably do this. I am actually almost dead. The things that are cones, yes, okay, I guess people don't know. It's either it's not called that in other countries, or y'all are just nerds. It's one of the 2. I was wearing laptops for a moment, I saw you were running through the street and I assumed traffic cones. Pot, weed. Marijuana. The devil's lettuce. It is a common phrase in Australia that... fuck, I died. It is a common phrase in Australia. And I think it's because it's actually referencing some of the ways that you can smoke it, but I don't know those because I'm a dweeb. But, yeah, a common phrase in Australia is if someone's getting high, they're punching cones. Again, wasn't sure if that was actually a thing in other countries or anything like that. How worldwide is weed vernacular? Because this I'm not sure of. I don't know how common weed vernacular is across the world. It's new to you. Okay, maybe it is an Australian thing. Okay, Google. Is punching cones an international phrase? Cones. Yep.
According to Quora, it means to smoke marijuana from a bong, with the name coming from the use of a conepiece in the pipe of the bong. Punching a cone is to pull the entire cone in one hit.
Oh, there we go. The entire cone in one hit. That specific part I was not aware of. But looking this up, it is, Australia, all of it says Australia. So yeah, there we go. I wasn't actually sure if that was an Australian one. But there we go. I am teaching everyone drug euphemisms today. Let's go. Can you get banned on Twitch for having Google read out the definition of punching cones? Is that a bannable offense on Twitch? I don't know. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine based on some primarily nothing. I did not know specifically about the all-in-one go thing. Yo, I got a Kiwami heat move with a punch. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I don't know if I've ever actually seen getting a Kiwami move from a punch before. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. I love how you just stab the fence. Stab the fence! Stab the people! Stab everyone! Yeah! Stab the dude with the shotgun. Knee into his guts. Don't murder him though. Very important. Very important to not murder him while we're doing that. Give me your weapons. Give me your weapons. Give me your, well, not yours. Yours is a shotgun. Yours sucks. Your weapon sucks. Unless I can heat move it, which I can't. Only illegal drugs? Well, I guess it depends. So it's illegal for me to talk about drugs on Twitch depending on what state we're in? I mean, I'm in Australia. It's illegal everywhere. I forget, did America actually make it legal on a federal level yet? Oh no, I forget. I know there's certain states that have done it, but I know there was discussions on like it trying to pass a federal thing, but I don't know. Or is it still like, it's legal on a state by state basis, but on a federal level it's still illegal, so like federal cops can bust you for it, but like state cops can't or something? Which seems like a really, really dumb system. Not a federal level yet, just state by state. Isn't it still a case of like, federal cops can still arrest you for it even in your state where it's legal? AKA, we made like drugs legal, but if a federal cop wants to arrest a black person for it, they still can, which is basically what that means. Isn't that still how it works? I'm not pretending to be an expert on the specifics of anti-drug laws in America, other than they are used to do racism and not much else. Other than that, I don't know the specifics, unfortunately. Neither do I. Go on to hopefully changing from Teespring soon if I ever remember to do it, because they're a fascist website. Go buy my shirt about resisting drug laws. It's a good shirt. It's a good shirt. Probably my proudest one. I have like some of the other designs are cool and stuff like that and look cool. That's probably my proudest one though. Although I do worry that it's obviously not to the same extent, but I do worry if you're in public with it, I do worry that it might have the same thing as the MAGA hats, where it's just like people will just see the dare phrase at the top and think that you're one of those assholes and not read the fine print beneath it that makes it very clear that you're not. But like it's got way more words, and the MAGA hats are like associated way more with very, very explicit fascism. So you know, I don't think it's as big of an issue, but it might still be an issue. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. This place was not designed for me to walk down the street with this. There we go. I'll just get rid of it. Get out of my way, Yamada. Yo, kick him into boxes. This works too. Beer keg. Do a keg stand. Have a keg stand. There you go. There you go. Actually, let's talk about other things that I don't know if they're in other countries. So I know keg stands exist in the States because that's like the whole college frat boy thing. Do y'all in other countries have beer bongs? Or is every single time I reference Lagerstein, everyone's confused by what I mean by that? Do beer bongs exist in other countries? Because if they don't, they should. That's only the 50th time that I've done extreme heat mode. Wow. I feel like I should do extreme heat mode more. Because it's so cool and also just really fucking damaging in this game. The damage output of it is insane. Membrane. It's my last box. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. I destroyed the crates. Time is still going down. That's bullshit. Time ran out while it was going down after I destroyed everything and I failed. I was going to be so mad. Fortunately, I wasn't mad though. I'm not mad. I'm not owned. Snoop Dogg smoked weed on stream, but because he was in Cali and bought it legally, he was fine. Some people in the UK got banned for doing it. It's based on local and national laws. That is bizarre. It is bizarre that like Twitch actually like will differentiate for that. Well, I mean, it's good. I'm just shocked that they would. Oh my god, I already bought one of these. I thought the dude would use it as underwear. So how many have I actually done of those? Other than too many, how many of those have I done? I've done 9 of 10. And how many did we say? 26? What's a third of 26? Oh, 7. I could have stopped 2 ago. LOL. Well, if we're doing it in 3 goes. Oh my god, this is... Why'd that one get done earlier? What the fuck? I just jumped out of the way. That one just completely jumped over. What the hell? Yeah, there's so many of these. Oh my god. I may not do them all. I may not do all of them. They're fine and they're alright, but I feel like I've already had my fill of it. I feel like I've already had my fill of it. I don't know if I'll do the rest of them. I don't know if they count as one of... They're not on this menu. I don't know if they count as one of those things. Yeah, see, Millionaire League is like one thing left. But there's 2 girls for it to take on. Yeah, it's just 3 or 4 championships. So, how much money have I got? 1.6 million yen. I'm wondering if that's going to be enough to actually buy all the places I need for the cabaret thing. Which, I should probably go buy them now. Get ready for the next stream against it. Okay, Haruka, you're running around with us for a long time. I'm sorry I'm dragging you along to all this mess that I'm going to. Am I going the right way? I'm going the right way. Really something you need to space out? I mean, there's so many things in this game that I need to space out, and now I'm rotating between them stream to stream. Maybe there'll be one game. Maybe there'll be one game where I actually space out these giant side activities across the whole game instead of doing it all right at the end. I feel like this is 3 games in a row that I've done this. I feel like I was a bit better at it in 0. And this has been the worst. Because this was literally starting Majima Construction and Cabaret Club stuff now. So... Whoops! It's not like we're at a dramatic point in the story or anything. I mean, literally, we're not. Like, I literally just have... The next thing to do is take Haruka somewhere after rescuing her from tigers. I think I got enough of my dramatic story feel for a while that I don't need to do it right now. Alright, where... Okay. Okay, Google. Millionaires League shop locations. Kiwami 2. Okay, Google is the worst. Millionaires League. Shut up. Millionaires League Kiwami 2.
This came back from a search.
I don't care about millionaire mansions in New... Oh, fucking that's it. Okay, Google sucks. It cannot understand my accent. I wasn't talking to you, bitch! Damn it. Millionaires League. So I'm not face fucking all these things again to find them all. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's so annoying. It's the worst part about the game. And it sucks because it was already the worst part in the previous game. Really is the calm down and hang out part of the plot, which I'm doing so much of, and by that I mean I'm doing 2 other plots at the same time. I mean, we're literally just hanging out with Haruka. So, it's fine. It's fine. That map is terrible, gamers, heroes. You want me to go individually across everything instead of just showing me a map that shows them all at once? Fuck ya. You won't even let me press backspace on you to go back to the previous thing. I hate those websites. Websites where, like, you load into it, but it, like, loads double pages quickly. So when you press backspace, it doesn't actually take you back to your Google search. If you do that, let it be known. No. Nothing beyond that. Just no. No. Naughty. Time out for you. There is no good maps on this. There is no good maps for this. None of this is done well. This... Wait. Neo Seeker might come through for us. Take your daughter out for dinner. And by that I mean several businesses and cabaret clubs and fight dudes and build shit and stuff like that. Okay, most of it's around here actually. This will be fine. This will be fine. I think we're buying... Fuck off. Do not talk to me. You're gonna fight me, aren't you? Haruka! Alright, I'm gonna take your money and give it to the local businesses. Redistribution of wealth, bitch. Oh, thank you! Thank you! Didn't realize this is where I was, but thank you, buddy. Actually, that's something I need to go and do. When you're legally jobless, every day is take your daughter to work day. I don't know if it's the most encouraging thing in the world, but I'll take it. I don't want to play Virtual On. I'm sorry, but I don't want to play Virtual On. It says there's one right here. Motherfucker. I'm gonna start there straight. Says there's one right there. Piece of shit. I hate this part of the game. It is just so annoying of just like, I feel like it'd be easier if you could speak Japanese. If you could speak Japanese, it would absolutely be easier to just go along and just be like, ah, that's where it is. But I don't, so I can't read the Japanese and read which business is which, so it just turns into face fuck central. This place doesn't want to support millionaires. Unfair. What about Chucho? Oh my god, it says. Oh my god, none of these businesses are appearing. What the fuck? Is it because I haven't started it yet? Is it because I haven't it might be because I haven't started it yet. Did you buy it already? It is the right side of the street. No, I think it's because I haven't started it. I think it's because we technically... Because I've got to speak to Yuki again to actually start it. Yeah. He's vivid inside because of the kidnapping Yuki thing. Well, they'll be kidnapping Koyuki. But they kidnapped Yuki last time, and it's just like, it's very clear that's what they're going to do again. So, yeah, I haven't actually started the Millionaires League, so I can't actually do it yet. That's what it is. That's what the issue is. Fuck. Fuck. I bet you'd be a rad mech pilot, Uncle Kaz. Do not give the creators of this game a good idea. When do we get Yakuza Gundam? When does that happen? When do we get a Yakuza Gundam? That's what I want. That's what needs to exist. That is the next game that we need. We have feudal Japan. We have zombies. We now have Dragon Quest. Now we need Gundam for our next big Yakuza adventure. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Next session is going to be Cabaret Club. Possibly finishing the story for it. It really depends how this flows. It really depends how this flows, but we may be finishing the story of Cabaret Club next time. It's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say. But we might. But we might. But I can't reach any further to actually touch the microphone. Microphone! I can touch microphones right there. Camera! That's the word I'm looking for. I need sleep, even though I slept for like a long time yesterday. It's the first time I've slept for more than like 4 hours in like 5 months. I'm still tired. I'm still tired and catching up on all this sleep. I'm going to end it here. Next session, we do Cabaret Club, possibly finish it. So until then, this is version 2. Signing out.
Yes,